Donald Trump had a disastrous landing back to Washington, D.C. last night, unraveling on the tarmac. Earlier in the evening, he was in Ohio for something called the Patriot Games, some event that he created where he was in a very creepy manner looking at young girls. And I guess that was keeping him awake. It was a really sick sight to watch. But then Donald Trump on the tarmac, just completely deranged, delusional, as he took this disastrous flight back to Washington, D.C., throwing a massive tantrum. Donald Trump's like, when it comes to anything, my attitude is like, whatever. Here, play this clip.
I don't worry about anything, to be honest. Whatever it is, my attitude, whatever.
That's very good to know that an individual who's supposed to be a leader, that his attitude is whatever. Just whatever. And then Donald Trump says to the press, I don't trust Iran. They lie to me constantly. They act like they control the Strait of Hormuz when we control it. We own it. It is ours. At some point, maybe we'll just blow them away. I don't know. Here, play this clip right here.
I don't trust Iran. Why? Are you saying I trust Iran? I'm the last person to trust Iran. They've lied to me constantly. We have total control over the Hormuz Strait right now. They don't have control. We have total control. We own it. And at some point, maybe they'll do something and then they get blown away. But right now, we're in a very good position. We have a country that has been the bully of the Middle East for 50 years. It's really 51 if you think about it, right? We've been saying 47 for 4 years. And they're no longer the bully of the Middle East. Thank you very much, everybody.
The hell are you talking about? You don't own the Strait of Hormuz. You don't control the Strait of Hormuz. The United States has lost the war to Iran. It's just so utterly deranged. The literal everything out of his mouth, every word, sound, syllable is a lie. Like this, Donald Trump still says that the reason that the Qatari Air Force One was flown to the Royal Air Force Base in the UK from Turkey, and that the old Air Force One was in Turkey, which he pretended to board and be on, but he ended up being whisked away in a cafeteria, like a container truck, and brought to another military vehicle. He said the reason we brought Qatari Air Force One over to the UK was because the soldiers at that base wanted to see it. Here, play this clip.
Well, this one went over to England, where it was shown to the soldiers. No, I know, but this one went over to England because the soldiers wanted to see it, and it stopped, and they showed it to the soldiers, and we did a switch over there, and it was really as per the military, and I just have to do what they say. They go for safety, and I have to do what they say. Well, I don't know. I think actually the plane that...
What do you mean the soldiers at the base? No. What are you talking about? The issue was Qatari Air Force One was not safe. The older Air Force One actually had the defensive capabilities to stop potential attacks or strikes while it was in air. But you lied and pretended you were on old Air Force One when you actually were crouching down in a cafeteria container, and then you were brought to a military plane, and you hid like the coward that you are. Well, yeah, we're stronger than Iran. We're beating Iran, yet I have to hide in cafeteria containers. So what are you talking about? Then Donald Trump over here continues to say we beat Iran, we won, we dominate them. Just all these ridiculous lies. Let's play it.
The country's doing well. The stock market's fantastic record. We have 79 records so far in a short period of time. More people are working right now in the United States than ever before, and prices are dropping fast. Iran is going fine, going just absolutely fine. We totally control the Strait of Hormuz. We have control over it. Nobody else, only us. Our Navy is unbelievable, and things are going great for our country.
So then Donald Trump was asked a little bit more about lying about being on the old Air Force One after the NATO summit in Turkey. And Trump's like, yeah, well, the Secret Service, they wanted me to go on a different flight, but the plane that I was on was actually more dangerous than the old Air Force One. Like, I actually risk this. This is what, just the way he lies about absolute, it's like actually psychotic. He's truly a psychotic, demented gremlin. Like, he's a creature who lies. I mean, literally, who lies everything out of the guy's scumbag mouth is a freaking lie. It's deranged. It's sick. It's like I'm watching a sick, psycho, scummy gremlin thing. Blah, blah. It's very strange to watch. And he's like, I was on the more dangerous plane. I was helping the press. They got to go aboard Air Force One, but I took the more dangerous flight. Dude, shut up, you pathetic thing. This is so, I don't know how anybody else is. This is humiliating to the United States. The hell is this guy? Here, play this clip.
Only up to Secret Service. I just follow what they'd like to do. So I go by Secret Service and the military. They wanted me to go on a different flight, a different plane, equal safety, but they wanted me to do it, so I do it. I do what they say. Well, I don't know. I think actually the plane that I flew on was at greater risk. I think it was at greater risk because that would be the plane I think that they would be more likely to go for. I don't worry about anything, to be honest. Whatever it is, you know my attitude? Whatever.
And here's how they're mocking us in Iran right now. They're out with the new Lego video. Play this clip.
Catering truck lifted him up real clean, drove him across the tarmac like a meal on the scene. C-32A waiting in the dark while the decoy plane took the press on the arc. They thought.
But on our propaganda networks here, state regime media, which calls itself Fox, you had Hannity last night saying, we're going to give you the full report on Donald Trump's daring escape. Really? Could you imagine if Biden or Obama pulled this crap? Hiding in a container and crouching like you're supposed to be the commander in chief, a daring escape. Like, y'all are the most pathetic losers in the world. They're all just losers. Here, play this clip.
Just a moment. A full report on President Trump's daring escape from an Iranian plot.
And then, Hannity brings on his guest and they're like, Hillary Clinton is saying that Donald Trump's making the Oval Office look like Saddam Hussein's palaces. You can't make that comparison. The Oval Office looks uglier than Saddam Hussein's palaces. The Oval Office looks like a dog pissed on a fire hydrant repeatedly, and it's just yellow. It's this disgusting yellow, fake gold piss is what it looks like. It's a disgrace. But, on Fox, they're like, well, what do you think about Bill and Hillary? Ho, 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 ho. It's like the American people right now are suffering. The American people can't afford things. The cost of living is out of control right now. People can't afford homes. Donald Trump promised he would make things more affordable on day one. He promised that electricity prices would be cut in half, gas would be under $2. And now you just have this constant market manipulation Ponzi scheme where you pretend, oh, we're going to make a deal. We're going to make a deal. We're going to do a deal where Iran really wants it. Iran does not want to do a deal. Iran's not even talking to you. Iran is having conversations with Oman. Iran has made it clear it has zero interest in doing a deal until the U.S. agrees to all of the terms under the Memorandum of Understanding. Iran has no interest. But go ahead, do your lies. Here, play this clip.
Kayleigh, I was in Baghdad too. I was in Saddam's palaces. No comparison, number one. I think she is just sad she lost in 2016 and can't get over it.
Well, I think it's sad because every time I hear Hillary Clinton speak now, it sounds like she's auditioning for The View, and really she's giving Whoopi Goldberg a run for her money, so I guess good for her there. I do find it so rich, though, that she's complaining about President Trump supposedly messing up the White House, because I can think of a whole host of things that her husband did in the White House that were significantly worse than putting up some umbrellas in the Rose Garden. So, maybe that's just me, but I think that she's got some introspection to do there.
Great point. I think that's a really good point. Now, do you want gold and decorations and, portraits of presidents, or you want Bill and Monica? Fair comparison.
Yep.
Kayleigh McGee White. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Donald Trump being incredibly creepy and disgusting at that Patriot Games event in Ohio. Democrats currently leading in the major Senate races and are currently poised to take control of the Senate as Donald Trump is hiding in the catering cart. This, as Scaramucci says, the image of Trump in a catering cart, it's going to be very hard to shake. He's livid that it got out. If he wasn't a coward, he would have told them, no chance I'm hiding in the catering cart. But look, dude doesn't even know how to use an umbrella. Remember when he landed in Ohio yesterday? This is what he looked like. Here, play this clip. And now just the whole world is mocking him. I mean, you have all these memes of him hiding in the container cart. You have over here, more photos of him in the cart in Turkey. Patton, Trump, MacArthur, and he's in the little cart right there. But, Donald Trump posts away. This is a post that Donald Trump made yesterday. Obama's Trump-Russia collusion report was corrupt from the start. CIA review, and it's an article from like June 2025. He posts articles now from June 2025. Obama's Trump-Russia collusion report. What do you even mean? We see your behavior now. You threw a summit with Putin in Alaska. In the Oval Office, above the photo of you and your grandkid is a photo of you and Putin. In the Oval Office, your advisors, Witkoff and Kushner, who aren't our advisor. I mean, we didn't appoint these people, those losers. They've been to Russia 5 times. They've taken Russia's side in every aspect of any discussion about Ukraine. You're acting like you're not a Putin bootlicker. I mean, it's obvious. That's who you are. But you're also just incredibly reckless and stupid, and you've created far more problems by, I guess, going back to how I started this video. I don't care about anything. I don't care about it. No, all you care about is golfing. You care about enriching yourself. You love defrauding people. You love criming. You're a sexual predator also. And you love golfing and taking people's money. So much so that you have surface-to-air missile defense systems travel around with you on the golf course right now. Hole to hole. Utterly humiliating. That picture of Trump with the ballistic missile drone interceptors right next to him. Donald, Iran doesn't want to kill you, okay? They want you alive. They want to make sure you live as long as possible because you're like a nuclear weapon against the United States with the level of destruction you're causing. They don't want to see you. Our enemies don't want to see you gone at all. Are you kidding me? You're the greatest thing that's happened to them. You've destroyed the United States alliances. You've destroyed the dollar. You've destroyed our economy. You've run up the debt. You've humiliated. You put the United States through an absolute humiliation ritual every damn day. Anyway, and just think about the clips I just showed on the tarmac. With those clips, we control it, we own it, we own Hormuz. We don't own Hormuz, we don't control it. Secretary Wright, the energy secretary, is like, we are now moving out more barrels of oil than ever before, even before. No, we're not. You're just a liar. We're not moving out more barrels of oil from the Strait of Hormuz. We could actually track these things. They're actual numbers. We can see the tankers. We can see the satellite footage. We can see what's going on. We can see our strategic reserves are depleted under 300 million barrels. We know that our munitions are done. We've wasted our weapons. We know the morale on our ships. You can't just lie. I mean, every word can't be a lie. It's ridiculous. I don't know how people can talk this constant, freaking perverted liars, sickos. Well, hit subscribe. Let's get to 7 million. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Hey, if you want the full story, how democracy got here and how we take it back, pre-order our new book, WTF America, today. Just scan the QR code or click the link in the description. Let's do this.